Hi, everybody. Welcome to Beyond the Backcast. Ryan up uppers sit down with Braydon Kenny to talk about Batman, the animated series. And this week's episode is chemistry. How you doing today, sir?
Once again, this episode is a victim of false advertising. I was expecting a Batman Breaking Bad crossover, a Breaking Bad, if you will.
So, which Robin is Jesse?
Jason. 100%
All
Jason.
right.
Can't believe I actually had to think about that.
Yeah, as I said, this week's episode is chemistry. Is the 22nd episode produced of the new animated series and the 21st to air, airing October 24th, 1998. Do you remember what you're doing October 24th, 1998?
I believe I was there for NASA's launching of the Deep Space One probe. 8 more and you get yourself a free Yodo.
Yeah, so that means eight more. We got friggin' do I get dibs on Quark's bar beside Morn?
Sure, go nuts.
I'll be down for that.
I was
Yeah.
messaging you the other day because I was finally getting into Deep Space Nine. I was like, so, are fans aware that like Cisco is just like the Black Kirk? Like he's got Shatner syndrome.
Yeah, you'll definitely it's definitely noticeable when they like throughout the series. But yeah, it's I do dig that series. You gotta check it. And I always Garrick. Yeah, he turns out to be like my favorite character of that show. He's pretty good. Then there's the doctor. Yeah, he was in Game of Thrones, and I think he was
Raz
yeah
Al Ghul.
yeah. Which version was she race again?
He was in the Gotham.
It was a Gotham. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, it was like the one I didn't watch or I didn't finish watching. Yeah, but it's a good series. If once you have time, you should finish watching it.
apparently I have to go even faster because it's going off of Netflix.
They always say like they once everything all the contracts they are leaving, they usually say leaving soon. So they could still do like wrap up the contract and have it back on soon. But I imagine is they're probably like Paramount. Everything's probably going to Paramount or just
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say the word
no,
Paramount.
yeah. So that because they're the ones that own it or whatever, right? So imagine that's
Yes, unholy. But yeah, let's talk Batman. The credits for this episode.
yeah, it's written by Stan Berkowitz and directed by Butch Lukic in between NBA seasons.
Yeah, I never saw this episode growing up. Did you? Did you have like any kind of? I know you're kind of on the fresher eyes with this experience with the new side of the new Batman adventures. So when you were watching this, did you kind of see where things were going? Like, did things kind of click in, or?
Okay, yeah, this is not the first time where there's been like cactus people, right? She like or whatever that she's made like people before.
Yeah, we got the return of Cactus Jack.
Oh, okay. I was gonna, yeah, okay. I was gonna say like, because I couldn't remember. I said, yeah, for a second, I was like, did I see this episode before, or did these like version of these people show up before? So,
Yeah, I was watching this. I'm like, we're getting some deja vu here.
okay. So as I said, like, after like what this is, what, like episode like 102, I think, or something like that. So yeah, so it's definitely everything's starting to meld together. So I was just like, I couldn't remember getting old and my memory was shoddy. I couldn't remember which was which. So I was like, am I having head? Did I see this episode before? Or yeah, but yeah,
You shot who in the what now?
I told you not to talk about that.
Yeah, so this episode opens up at a wedding at a mansion. At first, when I saw the bride, I thought for a second it was Barbara because it looks almost dead on like her, but then Barbara's a guest. So actually, it's Veronica Vreeland, who I guess along with all the other characters has gotten a kind of updated look, and she throws the bouquet, and then oh, the wedding photographer goes up and says, "I'd like to get a photo of the woman who caught the bouquet with the man who caught the garter." And okay, I've been to enough weddings to know that, you know, getting a photo of the person who caught the garter is not normal practice. I mean, obviously there is some, sus stuff that goes on with the people in this episode, but like even the photographer was a little kind of pervy for my taste. He's like, make sure, Mr. Wayne, you hold up that garter nice and high. Yeah. Let me see that garter. Oh.
No, I think it was more just like let's make it super awkward so they had
It's
this
awkward enough.
like so they had this moment and like hook up later and be like, hey, remember how that photographer is fucking weird?
It was weirder, right? And so, so Bruce Wayne's the one who caught the garter, and the woman who caught the bouquet is this woman, Susan. Did you recognize the voice?
I did not.
She might have been the mother of the hero of humanity, and she might
Which
have.
one?
I'll give you a hint. On your feet, soldier. Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah,
Linda Hamilton.
yeah. No fate, but the one you make for yourself.
Ah, that's an even better one. There you go.
Yeah, I think it's the full quote.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like last year, like it was one of the movies I saw at the review. It was T2. Like it was like I think it was in August, so it was around the whatever fucking anniversary it was. Yeah, and actually, and then when I the first time lived in Toronto, I was living on Bathurst in Adelaide, and there's the Royal Theatre that was up in college, like close to where I lived, and for the 20th anniversary of Judgment Day. Yeah, they're showing the director's cut of T2 there, so I was able to. That was the
Oh, like
first
the
time.
Judgment Day in the universe of the
Yeah,
Terminator?
yeah. It
Oh,
was
that's
like
cool.
it was August, yeah, whatever fucking day it was. I forgot offhand. Yeah, so I was able to. This all was like the first time I saw it in the theater because like when it hit theater, I was like, yeah, it was like what 91 or 92, so I was like 10, 11 years old. So we definitely our family day, and it. No, I wouldn't say like no 10 or 11 is probably not too young for T2. So I don't think.
I would have been too, so.
Yeah. So yeah, but because I definitely like I saw like Die Hard and like Predator like when they came out. No, yeah, though I was even younger for those. So but, yeah, so I think T2 is like on that same side to at least Predator.
Nice. Yeah, so yeah, this is Susan, and she's immediately kind of, hitting it off with Bruce. Excuse me. And he's just kind of like making play at her, and all of a sudden they are talking with Veronica, who is with her new husband Michael. She says fourth time's the charm, so I'm like, Black Widow syndrome much?
Well, he didn't say the other three died. Yeah,
I mean, legally, would you?
well, again, they shouldn't say she killed them. They didn't say, they just didn't say they died. So they just said, it's just like, you think after like the second or third time, you just say,
I just take the honeymoon of the Bermuda Triangle every time. And what did Michael say when Bruce made a comment of like, yeah, why would it be like such a sudden thing? Like, you just met each other over 2 weeks, and he's like, oh, it was chemistry, Bruce. I said chemistry, chemistry. Yes, you keep saying that.
it's the only word they told me to say. They taught me before I left.
My husband broke his brain again. And
I think that's when we see like Barbara and
oh,
Tim.
Tim.
Tim, yeah. So why do I fucking keep on blanking on names? We're at the food table or whatever, and they're like just talking, and like I think Tim was just like gross. Like it's like because everyone
Oh,
was
she's
like
slow dancing with Bruce.
yeah. He's like I just gotta give it a couple years, kid. You understand?
Yeah. He's inhaling a whole cake. He's burning the
Because
calories off on a night patrol.
because unless you're like super close with the people that are getting married, at least one of the people that are getting married, Weddings are fucking boring. Yeah,
Depends on who's there for me.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, so but then if you're and then it's on top of that, if you're fucking like what he's like 11 to 14, like
Sure.
he's probably like one of the few kids that are there. So like so like top
I
off the
think he was
regular.
the only kid there,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, probably. Yeah. So like yeah, so like if it's boring for an adult, like it's gonna be like doubly boring for a fucking kid, especially if you're the only one there. So of course, yeah, like the yeah, so like yeah, they basically the only thing that's there for you is the fucking food. So yeah,
Yeah.
so so that's how I feel that tracks.
Buy this kid a Game Boy, damn it.
Yeah,
Not like you can't afford it, Bruce. Yeah.
yeah, Tim, he strikes me as a Game Gear kid for some reason.
Did they have that in the 90s?
Yeah, it's like the Sega version, yeah, like
Oh, the
the
Sega. Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, it was yeah, because it was like a wide, it was like it kind of looked more like the PSP was like a wide thing instead of the like I guess vertical of the Game Boy, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
yeah, I don't think it lasted very long. But because like obviously like Nintendo like had come out first, and it was like the far more popular one. Yeah, because I think because I think the second one I think was like may have been like color, so like so I think it ate through batteries like more crazy than like a usual like kid toy would. So I think that may have been part of the reason why it didn't take off as much as the Game Boy did.
that's why lithium's in such high demand these days.
Yeah. Now that that would have been probably that might have been the game changer for that one. Yeah, no pun intended.
Ah, that was good. That was good. Give yourself a.
Yeah, that was legitimately unintended. But yeah, but yeah, if those the lithium batteries were back then, it may have been probably would have given it a bit more of a life. Yeah, but
Yep. So yeah, Tim is like on board and just like he goes to get picked up by Alfred and he's like I thought I'd be picking up Master Bruce as well, but I guess not because he's clearly hitting it up with the honeys. And yeah, Bruce is like slow dancing with Susan. And Tim notices like he's got like a big smile on his face, and that smile even carries on later to like being back. Like Bruce is like on a stakeout with Robin, and he's just got this like grinning idiot look on his face, like
yeah,
pretty lady on my
yeah,
mind.
he wasn't even like staring at like what was going on and not seeing it. He was just like off into space.
Yeah.
And then Robin was like, "Oof, pay the fuck attention." I said they're right there. He's like, what?
Yeah.
He's like the four guys were staking out. They just went into the bank or wherever the fuck.
Yeah. This
He's like,
should have
oh,
been
okay.
the first sign of something wrong is that Batman is smiling.
Yeah. And then the second thing, he's like not paying attention to the obvious crime that's right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a jewelry store heist or something.
It's, yeah, something like
It was a heist. It
yeah.
was yeah, that's all we need to know. Yeah, because yeah, they get down there and obviously because like Batman's got his mind on like somewhere else or someone else. Robin is doing like 90% of the work here, which I thought was funny.
And then it takes out like three of the guys, and like Batman's just kind of standing there, and the fourth guy is like you see like I think he has a gun like down like one of the like not hallways, but one of the aisles or whatever, like
Yeah.
behind him. Then he comes running out behind him with a gun, and then like Robin is able to fucking batarang him in the head, and he's like, "Four guys! I said there was four. Remember?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, fucking man, I mean, yeah, getting sassed by a fucking like a 12-year-old Robin, like
Haven't you ever been in love, son? Yes, my
I,
girlfriend turned out to be Clayface. I got over it.
I'm 12. Like, come on.
I think I got over it. And yeah, later on in the Batcave after that experience, Tim's talking to Alfred and he's like he's acting weird. And I love Alfred's comment of like, how do you know what weird is when it comes to Batman.
And
What is normal for Batman?
he's like weirder, I guess.
Yeah. And Tim's like, yeah, it's like his mind was in some other place. And I love where it's like, but where did it go? Like, it's like I get the play on words, but it's like, and Tim's like, I don't know, but like he's clearly got his mind on something. And then Batman is being a peeping Tom. And I will add, this is not the last time that Batman will do this. May I remind you guys of Battinson in 2022? Who is this Catwoman you speak of? Okay. Yeah, he's like spying on Susan, who's like at her apartment, and she's like watering her plants and sees the flowers. And I think it cut then to Bruce's yacht, right?
Yeah. And then I think that's where he like he ends up like proposing. Then he like
Yeah, well,
sees
first he shows the flowers, which are the flowers that she has, and she's like, like, oh, things are going so fast, but I'm so in love with you. It's like, oh, I'm in love with you too, baby. And yeah, he shows her the flowers. It's like, it's my favorite. How'd you know? Lucky guess. By the way, you should probably get curtains. And then yeah, he whips out the engagement ring, and she's like, yes, yes, oh my gosh, yes.
and then he noticed like as he's proposing, is like his eyes are green.
Oh, did his eyes turn
Yeah,
green too?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then the part of the thing, yeah, so I think that was, so I wonder if that was intentional or not, or if they just kind of accidentally did that, or is just, or if it's a show that
Happy
the,
little accident.
yeah, the pheromones were like extra kicking in, or,
He's on something, all right. Yeah, and so yeah, back at the Batcave, Bruce is with the family, and he's just like kind of saying like the big news. And I wrote down what he said here. Give me a
yeah,
second.
because he starts off, he's like, the last couple of weeks have been different. I'm like actually like happy and blah blah blah.
Well, he says like everything's changed for me these last few weeks. The pain of my
Uh,
parents' death, it's still there, but it's smaller. And there's this new feeling now. And Barbara's like, which would be? Bruce says, it's a lightness, a sense that things will work out for the best. And Tim says, that's called happiness.
yeah, his heart grew three sizes that day.
And Bruce is like, whatever this feeling is, I like it. And yeah, so he's like basically like I'm happy now, and like I want to make the best out of my life with Susan. And Dick says, "Are you forgetting about a bit of a elephant in the bat cave?" And he points at the bat suit in the corner, and he's like, "No, I thought about that." He's like, "I've been actually thinking for a while about like the whole thing, and eventually all this is going to go to you guys. So like you guys are gonna continue
Yeah,
to do your thing, and I'm gonna stop being Batman."
yeah, that's going to happen a lot sooner because I'm going to stop being Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. Like even beyond this, that Bruce did have a contingency plan, but also him being the workaholic that he is and a control freak.
Or I think there's like, yeah, the idea was for it to eventually go to lab, like when he is like old and dead and literally couldn't fucking do it anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's what it was. He's like, when I'm like 95 and I literally die from being Batman, you guys would be like in your like late 70s and like you'll be able to be Batman for like a week before you fucking end up dying yourself. But
That's your retirement plan.
yeah,
I'm
you
going to
will.
Florida.
Yeah, you will eventually take over for me, however brief it will be.
Yeah, but so then I think was the next scene the wedding?
Or I think, yes, I think so. Yeah,
Yes. So okay, I had to look at the production notes. Do you want to know some of the people who are like guests? Like they're like kind of tucked in the background, but like guests at the ceremony.
sure.
We have Leslie Tompkins. We have Lucius Fox, Jason Blood, Commissioner Gordon. Here's where it gets kind of interesting. Kirk Langstrom and his wife are there. Why is Man
Uh,
Bat there?
well, it's probably been a while since he's changed, so he's mostly just Kurt now. So
Yeah, and Zatanna. So it's like you brought your ex to your wedding.
at every wedding, there's at least one X somewhere. There's an X between one of the.
I don't know what weddings you're going to, man. But yeah, so I just thought it was interesting when I was looking up. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that says Zatanna. I was like, okay. Oh, and Summer, he's got two X's there. Bruce, you need an
They're
actual
just for
social life.
they're just for show, guys. You know that. I'm Batman.
At
I
the
mean,
bachelor
fuck.
party.
Damn it! I'm not supposed to say I'm Batman out loud. Fuck.
Especially not in front of the mic. And yeah, so like they're having the big shindig, and at the head table, Dick's there, and Barbara's like, "Aren't you happy for him?" And Dick's like, "I give it a month."
He's like, oh, yeah, you gotta be have higher hopes for that for the wedding. He's like, no, like a month before he puts the costume back on.
Yeah, that was true. I forgot he
Yeah.
said that, but yeah, that I like that bit. Yeah, that was a good play. And so yeah, after that, they're doing like the just talking up their guests and stuff, and Alfred says, "Excuse me, sir, there's a phone call for you." It's like, Alfred, it's my wedding day.
Like read the room. Like I'll take the phone later.
Like, sir, it's an emergency. It's Miss Vreeland. Please, I insist that you talk to this random ass woman on your wedding day in private.
Yeah, your new wife would be totally understanding.
And
Which
surprisingly, she is.
yeah, I was gonna say that's in one of my notes. Yeah, like I was gonna say she's like she's a little too
Yeah. And before we move on from that, I just realized I'm looking at my notes. They had mentioned Lucius had mentioned like, so what are your plans for like the honeymoon? And Bruce is like, oh, we're going on a cruise with a bunch of other newlyweds, and it's like, oh, that sounds fun. So that'll be irrelevant later. And Bruce goes to get the phone, and he's like, Veronica, is everything all right? And she's like, no, it's not. It's Michael. It's ah.
then she like basically gets the new husband or whatever sees him like coming out like out of the bathroom or into like just into the room and goes and attacks her and stuff and then like drops the phone. He's like,
Yeah.
Veronica, where's Betty? I mean,
Cassandra, Cassandra.
son of a bitch.
We have a glass kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but like the lobby of my workplace like has like a kind of lookout thing like that, and I was doing that with a coworker the other day. It was fun. It was a slow day. I don't get those very often.
Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing. And again, another movie that was at the review in the last year or two was able to see that there too. So it was fun.
Yeah. So Michael is basically to Veronica like, who's that on the phone? What did you tell him about me? And she's like, stay away from me. And she grabs a lamp and smacks it across the head. Lamps are used recurringly in this episode, I might add. And so she like runs to like the back room, and I love how she says, it's the latest in high-tech security. I've got frickin' laser beams.
Yeah, I know because I was expecting for the like a Star Trek door to be like shunk, but I definitely wasn't expecting that to be like laser doors.
Yeah, like flesh burning lasers.
Yeah, because that doesn't make sense. Because he can if you had like a robber and he went in there, they can and they had a gun, they can shoot through the lasers in between the lasers because they're evenly spaced.
I mean, yeah, you're still not going to be able to rob the place. Well, I guess everything outside of that room,
well,
yes.
well, if you're there to kill the person,
You just said
That's
robbers.
yeah. Well, either way, like, yeah, but it's but if someone's breaking into the place and like a panic room is so they're supposed to be like kind of hidden and not supposed to, or at least have like a door so you can't get at them. So if
Yeah, I
you're
guess it is a panic room.
yeah, so if yeah, so if you're the robber, you can't really do that. But if
It's
that
a
if you
it's a panic room with those like beaded curtain things.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like the hidden like porno section in like the in the like movie rental place. Yeah,
Oh my
like
God.
that's not stopping anything.
Yeah. So Michael's like, yeah, oh, you think that's gonna stop me? And then he puts his head through the lasers and he starts like you see like a greenish like thing underneath him and it's just like peeling away the flag. It's actually really cool animation.
Yeah, at first I thought that they were doing that, like the laser was like going through his head, but I just realized it was just like stopping it and just like not penetrating. Because after you did that and like walk through, I was like, oh, okay, that makes more that makes more, but also less sense.
Yeah.
Because it goes to show their fucking shitty fucking lasers too, on top of being like having given them over space. So like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So unless like Ivy has some like super like protective like plant that's like laser proof.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of the stretch of imagination for Poison
So
Ivy with all the
yeah,
things she's done already.
so unless she has like managed to make like plant tank armor, I guess.
She's getting ready for when the whole planet is set on fire from like the lack of greenhouse gas or all the greenhouse gases.
Yeah. So I was wondering what the implication with that was. If it's either just like a shitty laser or if it's just like super tough plant like stuff like or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So then
Yeah.
yeah, then it ends up like just pushing through and like the clothes are just kind of somewhat burnt off from like where the lasers touch and like attacks her and then then like cuts back to Bruce and he's like, oh, like I need and then the wife comes in. I've forgotten what the name of the lady
Susan.
was. Susan, yeah, that comes in and he's like, what's going on, Bruce? He's like, oh, it's my friend. I need to go Veronica, I need to go save her. Yeah, and she's super fucking way too understanding on her wedding day. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like, yeah, go save your friend and not spend your wedding day with your wife, your new
Yeah.
wife.
Thanks, honey. You're the best.
I'm really usually really bad for catching red flags, but even I know that's a bad one.
It's not a red flag, it's a green flag. A green red flag, you might say.
Yeah. So that means they're opposite in this case here. So
Yeah. Double negative, yeah. And yeah, so Bruce goes there and like when he gets to the apartment, doesn't it like explode?
yeah. It goes to like open the door and and does the usual like movie thing where they touch the door and then he like gets like blown and like the entire place fucking
Kaboom.
explodes. Yeah, and then I forget actually what happens after that.
Oh, he goes running into because like the whole place is on fire,
Oh,
trying to
okay.
get Veronica. I guess Michael's like gone by now. I don't
Yeah,
know exactly what happened to him, but yeah. So I like how Bruce like what are those things called that like those like changing wall things? You know what I'm talking about?
it was like a three-tier like mirror or whatever like
Oh, it was a mirror, right? Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
so
because of the laser.
so he uses that then like revert and like switches it so like so like the three mirrors are pointing out so he can walk through and like hold while he's holding it and like shoots off the lasers all that so that so obviously he doesn't you know decapitate him like a deal him Anakin style.
Yeah,
That does, because she's like passed out inside and obviously has the remote for the in it, so he does so he can just like turn it off and carry her out once he's in there.
yeah, and so yeah, he carries her out, and I think the next scene is at the hospital where she's like unconscious, and you know, like she's just resting there, and Bruce is by her bedside, and Michael comes in, he's like, "Oh, hello, Veronica's husband. where have you been? Like, I was at a business meeting.
Yeah, I was some elsewhere.
Yeah. Is
Not
that why you
here.
smell like smoke?
And then did she say his make reference to him on the phone beforehand, or did she just like kind of scream when he came out of the
She
room?
did say it's Michael, but she didn't
Oh,
say exactly what it was. So
okay.
that's why,
I couldn't remember. Yeah,
yeah.
so I wonder if he like knew was just suspicious or if he actually knew. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
You saying Batman is paranoid?
Or if he was just being regular paranoid, or if he actually had a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bruce is like, like for safety, I decided to hire some private security. And he's like, I thought you would appreciate that. And Michael's like, yeah, that's great. Thanks, buddy. And yeah, he's got like what, like five, like, run of cops that are like right outside the hospital room. And so what put Robin and Batgirl on Michael's tail? Was it Batman who told them to do that?
I think he said to follow them like
Okay.
after like whatever he was doing. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he's going on his honeymoon.
Oh
His
yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I need to go. Yeah, I need to go on the cruise. So you follow me. Yeah,
priorities.
yeah. Need to get laid at sea, man. Like, come on. The,
My gosh.
the ocean does the motion. Come on, that's what the
Oh,
saying
come on. My gosh. Yeah, so that's emotion.
that's how the saying goes, right?
I feel like I've heard that at least once or twice in my life. It's just back there with a lot of other pop culture references. Yeah, so Robin and Batgirl follow Michael to a greenhouse, which automatically should have been like, okay, this is explaining a lot. Because yeah, they go in and
But with this though, like this might be somewhat telling of like the reveal in the moment, but or I guess you already know it's the Green guy. But like, how would you not see the fucking Batmobile tailing you, especially when it's the only other fucking when it's the only other fucking car on the road?
that's awesome. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so that made me think so then he's like if he actually has like a couple other cars like parked like around Gotham, so if he's out on patrol, he needs to fucking like secretly tail somebody. Does he like just park the Batmobile and like put the armor around it like Batman Returns style and jumps in like a 2013 fucking Prius and he's like, haha, don't know me, it's me
The
now.
Bat Prius.
Yeah, or he's like, I don't fucking care. I need to intimidate, so like I'm driving around the Batmobile and everything, and it doesn't really matter if they if they know I'm following them. That's the point.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, yeah. Ivy clearly didn't come up with a thorough brain in that in that green
Right?
head of his. His brain is made of Soylent Green.
And this time it's not people.
No, the people are Soylent Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Michael goes in and yeah, obviously like Poison Ivy's like waiting for him. She's like, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be with the Vreeland woman." He's like, "Something came
So,
up. I had to kill her."
or he's like, I tried to kill
Or he
her.
tried to kill her, yeah.
He's like, what? That's not the thing. You got to do that after. We all do it together on the cruise.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a 3 hour tour.
3 hour tour.
Yeah, so Robin and Batgirl are like, listening to all this and they're just like, "What?" And did she mention something about like she didn't mention like any connection to like Bruce yet, right?
I don't think so. I think it was just like the just
Oh
another
no,
message
she
to the
asked like,
crews.
yeah, she asked well, like, why would you try and kill her? Like, why would you do something stupid like that? She's like, she was starting to get suspicious. Why would she start to get suspicious? Oh, let's see. It's because I have foliage for chest hair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You forgot to code that part. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then as doing that, you like you see like in the background, like Robin and Batgirl are kind of like in the trees in the bush in the background, kind of spying on him, seeing what's going on, and then
Yeah,
like and then she's like, okay, screw it. And then like freaking just like she's like, ah, fuck it, the secret's out. So she's fucking like D skins them and just fucking
yeah.
throws it off to the side, and you just see Robin like.
She, yeah, she
so
pulled a Cassandra Nova on Johnny's store.
yeah, so I was and one of my notes is I think that's a appropriate response for like 11 to 14-year old seeing like a person like de-skinned for the first time.
Yeah, she flayed him alive. Once again, these
Definitely.
sensors are amazing, man.
Hey, it's not people, yeah, so it's okay. You can do whatever you want.
He
It's
talks
it's a,
like a person.
it's a plant person, so it's a plant. Come on. It's not really people.
How are the kids doing these days? Well, they're huddled up in a ball and bawling their eyes out, but otherwise they're fine. It's a typical Saturday morning. And yeah, so she says like, "Well, I guess we're gonna have to step up the timetable to our plan, and like that's when we're gonna get them on the yacht cruise." And after they go, Ram and Batgirl, or I think they were like either still investigating like what was around the greenhouse, or they were just about to leave, and that's when they get sicked on. Ivy has these two giant like snake plants, which are really cool.
Yeah, 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 it kind of remind me of the worms from like Beetlejuice or like Dune or whatever. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but plant version because they had like mouthy fucking two mouth things at the end or whatever. They're the two of them.
Yeah, they weren't like Venus fly traps. They
No,
were
no,
like,
yeah, they're like more like viney and had
yeah,
like
it was
yeah
cool.
like them yeah the mouth at the end or whatever sort of thing. Yeah, so yeah, that's why it made me think of it.
Yeah. And why did Ivy have this chemical lying around?
Yeah. I was thinking too. Yeah, because throughout their fighting and fighting things, and like at one point, Robin grapples the whatever the fuck's at the center of the room or dome or wherever the fuck they're in, and ends up breaking it, and like I guess it's pesticide, but
Or
like
herbicide?
herbicide, yes, yeah, and then like it and the two snake find things go into it, and as shows that it starts to like it's killing them and stuff. Yeah, in my notes like why yeah, why would you have this let alone in the middle of her fucking like because that's like counterintuitive to Ivy's whole thing
Yeah.
is to not kill fucking plants. So be like, I need to know what all chemicals can go together that can kill plants so I can plan against it. So I need to learn what it is first, I guess, is the idea.
It's like Superman having kryptonite in the Fortress of Solitude.
I guess, yeah. Yeah. So I was wondering that, but I guess that leads into later on when they get to the cruise. But I guess it's the only reason for that. But
Yeah. We walked into a plot device
yeah, exactly, yeah.
yeah.
Or like
From MacGuffin
yeah,
Incorporated.
yeah. I was gonna say yeah. So it's like uh, uh oh shit. Like you've seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, right?
I haven't, no.
Oh yeah. Because I think it's like the movie that's kind of got credited like Robert Downey Jr. to like being like back on track and like and then what got him Iron Man basically sort of thing.
Oh, cool.
And it's like him and Val Kilmer and Michelle Monaghan and they had the two like Val Kilmer and Robert Downey like play off each other fucking super well in that movie. I definitely should check it out
Nice.
and yeah, and I was yeah, it reminded me it's like he's like kind of like narrating the movie like throughout and so like at least at the beginning, and it was the same sort of thing. He like shows something that happens like right at the beginning or like I know like it happens later on, and is he's narrating and he's like, why did we show that scene before? That may or may not come up later.
I
So
love that stuff.
So I remember thinking that, but yeah, you should definitely check that.
Okay.
It's a great movie, yeah, and it's definitely in the Die Hard vein of being like a Christmas movie. So
I was gonna say, isn't that a Shane Black movie?
yeah, it is, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that
Yeah,
tracks.
it's a fucking great movie. I definitely suggest checking it out. And for anybody that's listening to, if you haven't seen it, fucking check it out.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a great performance from like the late great Val Kilmer, and yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, he was an underrated Batman.
Like I said, I've gone to like the Imagine a few times, like once or twice, and saw Batman Forever there and
Wait,
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you've been there once or twice? Understatement of the century.
Well, to see Forever. Like I've been, yeah, definitely been more. I haven't been there much like as of late. Which I actually made if I'm not lazy because I was supposed to go see. I think once this episode's out, yeah, we discussed with Rivers Langley after the episode 100 was over. I was supposed to go see Begonia, but I was lazy and didn't go see it that day, and it's showing there today, so I made
You got an
there's a
upgrade. You're going to see Lord of the Rings.
yeah, well, yeah, that's in a couple weeks, yeah. So like, so I might go see Begonia today or on Sunday because out the weekend off. So
Nice.
it's still playing there, and as I said, it's been a minute since I've been there, and it's been there playing for a couple weeks. So I imagine I might be I might get lucky again and be the only person in the theater because I might try and hit up the 350 if I'm not
There you go.
lazy.
Yeah,
So
so at the yacht, Bruce and a bunch of the other passengers are there, and he's just chatting up with these like random people. One of the guests looked like Sam Elliott.
he's there to talk to the
I'm
dude and
talking about the Bruce here.
drinking him sarsaparilla.
Yeah. And yeah, Bruce is just like, mingling with them and just like he's just saying about like yo, it's been amazing since I met Susan. It's like she knows my every need and stuff like that. And eventually he starts to figure out like, "Oh, yeah, you're on your honeymoon too." And he's like, "Yep, I'm a rich, wealthy industrialist and like I'm here with my wife who I only met like a couple weeks ago and she also knows my every need."
And
Really?
my green-eyed wife.
Yeah. Your wife
Yeah,
has
yeah.
green eyes, so does mine.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
does mine.
Then the second guy is like, yeah, I'm a big old stickler penny pincher, but my green-eyed wife, and is right by my side all the time, and I'm also like just married, and he's like, green eyes, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a nice touch. I was like,
Yeah,
because usually it'd be like, whatever, like, like you wouldn't know. I mean, it is Batman, so he's always in kind of detective mode, but like it spells it out for the kids. It's like, oh, green eyes. Okay. So, like,
yeah,
that's,
then as I thought the two of them talking, and the camera pans out, and he's like, "Yeah, hey, stranger, you've been quite quiet. What about you?" And then you see that he's like taken off.
yeah, he pulls a Batman.
Hey, Commissioner Gordon was right. He does do that a lot.
And yeah, so Bruce goes to talk to Susan in their room, and he's like, asking her a bunch of questions. She's like, "Why are you interrogating me like this?" He says, "Too much perfection and too many green eyes." What are you talking about?
Only have
Oh,
two.
yeah. And says, "Let's just say I want to know more about you, where you come from, your friends, your relatives," which, I mean, is a legitimate question for a woman you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And she's just like, you're crazy or something like that. Like you're kind of like being a little intense here. And then like he starts to notice like green liquid is like leaking from her head.
So I think it goes to show that she's starting to get stressed, and like what would usually be like people sweating when they're getting like stressed, and be like, oh.
She's sweating Gatorade. Yeah, and I love this line too. It's like she starts to like, like her plant side starts to be exposed. And Bruce is like, "What are you?" She says, "Why, I'm your wife, Bruce. You're not a wife. You're a succubus."
No, that's a different thing. You're Planticus.
Planticus, yeah.
I guess I don't
She's a Huldra. I don't know, like kind of skimming the surface on what
know.
like fringe mythology I know about.
Or it's like a plant version of like Medusa, but it's like instead of snakes, it's just like the vines
Yeah.
coming out of the back of her head.
I'll talk to Josh. I know there's like a thing with like The Witcher. There's some like, swamp thing looking lady who tries to get Geralt.
I'm sure I'm sure there's probably something like that.
Well, it's in the season that I know you're not going to watch, and I understand why.
Yeah, yeah. So that's yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to finish that series. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she's like basically like gonna give the exposition here. She's like, exposing her, her true plant side. And yeah, Bruce is like, you're one of Poison Ivy's creations, and you're using her pheromones to get me. I should have known. This was all too easy. And I love her line here where she says, relationships aren't supposed to be easy. I know that, and I'm just a vegetable.
I have a plant, and I know that.
And then yeah, again, like with the lamp, Bruce like as she like wraps a vine around his leg, Bruce grabs a lamp and uses like he smashes it open and uses like the exposed like wiring to electrocute her.
Yeah, but I imagine like plants aren't electronically grounded. If like the plant was also touching
No.
him, like he should have fucking like also like electrocuted himself.
Well, I mean like it's the it's
I know it's cartoon logic, but
yeah. Yeah, it's the fact that it's like flammable, but I'm like, "Yeah, you're kind of going in the right direction, writers, but yeah, like whatever. Like
but yes, I know. I said, we're like watching a show about fucking Batman, so I guess we shouldn't be this picky about
Batman's a scientist.
what he wants to be.
And yeah, he manages to like escape her, and then he like uses a ladder to like like brace the door. And
Yeah.
Susan's like, "Open this door right now! How dare you treat your wife this way?"
I'm your wife.
I'm like,
Not
"Lady, you're
anymore.
Batman's wife. The best case scenario is that right now he's running back to the Batcave and adding your file to the Tower of Babel contingency plans."
Yeah, this is annulled.
Hello, Roundup. I need the biggest tank of herbicide you have. No, that's too big. Yeah, and this was a really nice touch because, like, I would not have thought this kind of correlation, but like, clearly the writers were thinking outside the box here because all of a sudden, like, as Bruce is like catching up with like the passengers, they realize like the ship is under attack, and they're like, "What's going on?" It's like it's the seaweed. I've never seen it like it's almost like acting like kind of like the tentacles of a kraken. It's so cool.
Because you see like a shot that's like underneath the boat or whatever. You can see it come up and go into the propellers, and it
Yeah.
starts to slow down. And then after you say that, yeah, it shows like a top-handed overhead shot, and yeah, see it's like surrounding and starting to go up and be all crazy. Yeah,
That was cool though. I'm like, oh yeah, poison ivy. I mean, by the association of plants, would have control
yeah,
over
yeah.
seaweed.
Yeah. Because I think at one point, I think they did say that she has like some sort of connection to the green or whatever. I think, right?
In the comics, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's probably like after this, right? But after this episode, but yeah, but it would still stand reason that that would be a thing before, yeah. So
Yeah. It was a really cool, like, I
yeah,
wouldn't have thought about that, but yeah, no, that's
that's a nice little touch. Yeah, I definitely did like that as well. Yeah.
yeah. So then yeah, the ship is like, basically being ground to a halt. And coming in a speedboat is Poison Ivy and Cactus Jack. And the balls on this captain, bro. Like, as Poison Ivy comes up, like, I don't know how she brought the plant with her, this big ass plant in this small speedboat. but like it brought her like up and like kind of like lifted her up like
I
yeah.
just thought it was like one of the pieces of seaweed that just like came out of the water, but
Oh sure,
just yeah,
maybe.
like, is what I took is how I took that, yeah, or is how I
Yeah.
read that.
But the fact that this giant plant like lifts this
Yeah.
woman up like at her command, joined by an extendo arming Cactus Jack, and this captain who I'm just gonna assume this guy doesn't work in Gotham is just like, who are you and what do you want? And he just gets smacked. It's like, you idiot! Like even if you don't know who this is, like perspective.
Well, yeah, because because like if they're going with like somewhat like real life like cruise like thing that like everyone like that working those things are from like a different country and like and like the base is like fucking Denmark, so like so of course like they'll have like no idea what the fuck's going on there, like let's go to Porto to
I'm
stop
not,
this
it's
stuff.
not over like, what you're up to speed on in the news I'm talking about here, though. It's the fact that of two freaks of nature
Oh,
have
okay,
just
I gotcha.
walked like gods among men, have just walked onto the deck of your boat. And it's just like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, bro?
Well, I imagine like what they've all said, like if your life is cruises, I imagine like what you've seen out in the sea. So like, yeah, so I
You
imagine that's
think you've seen
probably
weirder shit than this?
it's like that par for the course. So
What
it's
kind
like
of
this
cruise are you going on?
it's like what the fuck's going on this time, man? There's always fucking something. What the hell?
Yeah, going by the Themysciran cruise where Wonder Woman's fighting Cyclopses and gods and Zeus and shit. Yeah, so she takes care of the captain and she's like, "Hello, everybody. So I'm here to rob you. You know all your mates that you've been paired up with over the last couple of weeks. That was all me. I did that." And that's where I died laughing when it occurred to me. I'm like, Poison Ivy made green gold diggers. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. That was funny as shit. I don't know why.
Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx bugs out and I'm in need.
Yeah, I was so tempted to open the episode with like, I ain't saying she a gold digger. But then I was like, but then I have to
Uh,
figure out how to pivot away from the rest
yeah,
of the song.
or just more so the next line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm touching that. Yeah, and so what was it? Oh yeah, so she says like they're here to remove you guys of all your valuables, and basically the only thing I would have added is like, and yeah, I know that they said like they were a bunch of like wealthy people, but just with like Poison Ivy's MO, I'm like, you could have added something like, oh, this person, burned down a rainforest. This person is,
Yeah,
adding to like,
yeah,
fossil fuels and stuff.
because you just said like we'll take your valuables and then like they all die here and we'll because everyone's here like captain of industry and we'll just take over, which means I'll take over. And yeah, and it's just she seems to be deviating a bit too much from her usual MO.
Yeah.
Because usually she'll do this and like have it tied to, as you said, like it could be like then they said that's why Bruce is there because he made another like poor choice. He wasn't able to investigate the company or whatever before they made the deal and they find out they're like dumping chemicals or some shit again or something. But it's just she just devaluing herself a little bit and just going for money instead of
Yeah.
holding to her usual values. Yeah, and being
So yeah, basically Poison Ivy is gonna like use the seaweed to sink the ship, and like everybody's gonna all the like the plant spouses. I never thought I'd say that word. Would escape with her, and she's like, "Where's Susan Wayne? Like she's supposed to be here," and she tells her guys to go find her. And that's when I like this one guest, this one lady who's like, she reminded me of Kathy Bates. It's just like, screw this. She just like, punches one of the plant people.
Or I think you're either going to go like she's going to like break their ankles or cut off their thumbs.
Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh. Actually, that's not even like the most violent that one of the characters gets in this episode. Because
Yeah, because I think with that they're like, hey, like, why do we stick around here for? Like, we need to stick up for ourselves, yeah. And then they start like, yeah, yeah. Like, I don't foresee like the Gotham elite sticking up for themselves as much,
yeah.
other than Batman, yeah.
So yeah, Ivy like uses the seaweed to like basically like puncture a hole in the yacht, and like it starts sinking the ship, and then Robin and Batgirl are coming around in the Batwing.
Yeah, because I think she said the plan was is to sink put a punch a hole in the thing, and then like the cold water will hit
Oh
the
yeah.
the hot boiler and blammo the ship will explode and kill everybody, and and it is
Wait, so like, why wouldn't she just get rid of the lifeboats? Like, why go the extra mile of like blowing the thing up?
uh, maybe it's like the Titanic and it has like
I'm
less
sorry, it's like
lifeboats.
what?
Yeah,
It's like
the real
what?
that yeah. Not the Billy Zane Titanic, the actual Titanic.
I don't know, man.
They're
We got a sinking ship and we got Kathy Bates. It sounds like the Billy Zane Titanic.
what she was in that movie?
Kathy, you unsinkable Molly. Watch the damn movie, Adam.
I legitimately didn't know she was in that movie.
I would love if Kathy Bates, of all reasons, is the incentive to get you to watch the movie.
I know that hey, this episode comes out and then she like comes knocking on our door and she's like, guys, like, I'll get you to watch this movie. I'm like, actually,
It's misery, but Kathy Bates is making you watch Titanic.
that might be the only way to actually to get me to watch that movie. I think that'd be hilarious. Like
Am
she's
I
the reason.
Kathy Bates in this scenario? That's funny.
That'd be
Oh man,
hilarious.
that worked. That joke worked out better than I thought. Woo. Yeah. So what happens after that? Oh yeah. So yeah, Robin meets with Bruce and he's like, "So how's the honeymoon?" And I wonder if he's thinking to himself. I mean, because I'm assuming that by now Tim has had the talk. If he's wondering, Bruce, please tell me you didn't, you know, consummate the marriage with your plant wife. And it's like, you well, think of it this way, Tim. If I had, would I ever tell that to a single human being ever? I'm taking that knowledge to my grave.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So yeah, like Tim slips him the bat suit, and like Bruce goes off to change into Batman, and oh yeah, so Robin goes on a killing spree in this episode, bro.
Oh yeah, because once he got there, like I think that was like it was like the was it the bat boat or the bat plane? Like how
The
him and
bat plane.
Batgirl. Yeah, because they jump off that, and I initially thought like he had like a jetpack on.
Yeah,
Yeah, so then when I saw it, so I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, then once he starts like yeah, Ghostbuster and everybody and just has like the
he
like the
is
spraying thing.
Ghostbuster, and yeah,
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, because it ties back to like last time we saw him when like with the the weirdly placed herbicide and like in with in with the plants. Yeah, he just filled up his yeah spray water tank, I guess, whatever it is, with herbicide. And just like he's just like yeah spraying all the married everyone's like husbands and wives that were the plant people.
yeah. I'm wondering if like he's like had like kind of like a psychotic break here because he's like, I've really wanted to break my no kill rule, and this is the closest I'm ever gonna get because they are plants, they are alive, but it's not human beings. So, because like even there's a shot after he has literally melted Michael into a puddle, like his eyeballs are floating in the ooze, and it cuts back to Robin, and he's got a smile on his face. I'm like, this is some Ted Bundy shit, man.
Their plants is okay. It's like he's gonna be
Then why
totally
is he
fine.
happy about it?
Yeah, what teenager do you know that likes their vegetables? Like, come on. Exactly.
Sure. Why not? Well, he does call the guy Broccoli Boy, so maybe that's what he's working out some issues here. And oh yeah, so Ivy goes to say like what did she say to Robin? She basically like tries to like get at him, and Batman stops her, and then she like knocks Robin off the side of the boat. And what is that thing that he got hooked on? Because like at first we're like
It's just a random.
it was like a mooring peg or something.
I guess I didn't really. It didn't really look like it was actually part of an actual boat. They just needed something to for him
Yeah,
for like that for the thing
so
to
he's not
latch
going to
onto.
be eaten by seaweed.
Yeah, or this or area. So yeah, so you just see like the strap of like the whatever pack that had the herbicide in it. As he's like, then he just kind of looks up and gives like the thumbs up or hand wave, like, yeah, I'm okay. So just go do your thing, Batman.
Yeah. And so yeah, they have a fight between like Batman and Poison Ivy as like the ship is like still like continuing to burn and sink. And I think like after like they've hey, how did the guests get out of there? Did they get in the speedboat? Like that there was like 80 guests on there, wasn't there?
Yeah,
Not including the crew?
I don't remember
Did
now.
these guys all die? Holy crap. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. I don't know.
Or maybe it was like one of those like city cruises that's only like really just like 100 meters off of off of shore, so they can all like swim home.
Yeah, and it's around the Gotham Coast Guard, so they know
Yeah,
they're not going to look into it. It's the perfect crime. Yeah, so uh, yeah, I think it leads to like a showdown of like Poison Ivy, like basically like trying to like she's on like the top of like the sinking debris, and Batman like he gets hauled up by the ladder of the Batwing, and he goes to try and save Poison Ivy, and he doesn't manage to get her in time. So I think she basically goes down with the ship, doesn't she?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. But I found it interesting that like he's willing to save Poison Ivy, but the episode ends with him watching from the porthole window of Susan basically like hammering on the glass like like another movie that we made mention of, like and like Bruce doesn't give a shit.
Right, well, yeah, as you said, it's a plant person, so that's what you get
But he
for
was
making
willing to
music.
save Poison Ivy over like the woman who he like supposedly loved. I just found that a
Yeah,
little
but
interesting.
at least Poison Ivy is a real person though. And, feelings aside,
Plant people have rights, Adam.
I don't know what laws you looking at.
That's the thing about laws; they're always making new ones. Yeah, and after like it goes down, and like Bruce like watches his wife sink to the bottom.
Yeah, then
Oh, shit.
yeah, he's looking at it, his like wooden ring and just kind of flicks it into the water.
Yeah. And Aquaman's realizing like he, forgot his anniversary, and he's like, yeah, here you go, Mara. I got you a nice new ring. Happy ninth year together. Yay.
Yeah, so what would you give this episode out of five plant fiancés?
You know what? This was a good episode. And it actually took like some interesting like turns and like creative ways of using poison ivy stuff that I wouldn't have thought of. The only reason I'm not giving it like higher than a 4 out of 5 is because we've seen this before.
Yeah, there's only so much he can really do with the poison and everything, but it's always good to have her show up and be a little weirder so often. But I'll think I give it a 3.5 out of 5 because everything up to her plan, everything that just didn't come to fruition where it was like wasn't the end game wasn't plant based or like ruin the earth based or whatever. It was like environment thing is the only thing that takes me away from that. Like yeah, if she was like, hey, as you said earlier, like, yeah, if it said like, hey, like all the captains of industry, as you said, like that she was taking over, were all the ones with like the polluters and like and all that stuff, or like they're dumping stuff or just doing extra pollution in the air and all that stuff. But well, aside from that, it was a decent episode, so I think I give it a 3.5 out of 5 myself for this episode. All right, folks, that is the episode for this week. Thanks for joining us in the Batcave to talk about Batman in the animated series. Next week's episode will be Beware the Creeper. So this will be interesting because I know this character exists, but I've don't think I've read anything with him. Other than that his name the Creeper and he exists. I know nothing about him, so it'd be interesting to actually finally see something. But you can follow us on that Twitter/X at Beyond Backcast, on Instagram at Beyond the Backcast, and we are on YouTube now at youtube.com/ at Beyond the Backcast. Check us out there, give us a rate, review, subscribe on there, or wherever you find your podcasts. You can find us at Beyond the Backcast. Definitely help us out. Where can we find you on the internet, Braydon?
You can find me on my podcast, I should say, Fandom and Folklore, where we talk about fantasy movies and TV shows and the fandoms that follow them. And if you want to find out more about Beyond the Backcast, go to our Instagram, click on our link tree, and you'll find a link to our Discord, The Batcave.
Yes, and you can follow me on Instagram at StumpChunkman. That is my personal account there. And as I said, thanks for joining us in the Batcave to listen to us talk about Batman, the animated series at Beyond the Backcast. Goodbye, good chums. Kapow.